Hi, and it's day three of me recording a video of myself and keeping up with my challenge of doing this for the next 27 days. Yeah, today is a Saturday and it began on a very good note because my husband, he cooked an amazing spread for breakfast for us, and I was so happy to just not get into the kitchen and for once, because the whole week we cook so much, and mornings are very tight with no time at all to do anything. So today was great that way because I was just sitting on my couch and reading a book while he was making omelets and like toasting bread, making juice and coffee. So overall, I just had to just sit and enjoy the breakfast, which was really good. I loved it. I loved doing that once in a while when he takes the charge, and I don't become the sous chef too. I mean, I just sit and enjoy my time. I really appreciate that, and I'm grateful. Yes. So yeah, that's what happened in the morning. It started on a great note, and then it all went very slow. We were doing household chores and this and that here and there, and then we had a plan to go out for lunch, which we did, and it was nice. We went to the South Indian restaurant, which we really like, and I had a very delicious biryani. Oh my goodness, I still cannot get over the taste. It was I had so that place we go to. We've gone there multiple times, and we've all usually like I'm a dosa fan. I'm a dosa girl, so I always I don't like trying other stuff other than what I like the most in that particular menu. But today I was like, let me just do biryani, and anyways these guys are ordering dosa, so we can always share and eat, and we did that and I really enjoyed. So yep, after that, and yep, we came back and had a slow afternoon again, lied on the bed and relaxed and slept. So the day was great. I mean, just the way we wanted it to be, because again, Monday to Fridays, the hustle mode is on, and we don't get time to relax and sit back and reflect upon or talk about our ideas or what we want to do. So we get a lot of time, you know, for ourselves on the weekend. So yeah, I also had another thing to discuss. I mean, just to share, not discuss basically, but to share, because this is a one way channel for me right now. So I wanted to talk about my fear with public speaking, and that is probably one of the reasons why I am also like I chose probably to do this, because this is again I'm like recording in one go. I don't have a script and I'm just speaking my mind here. So I basically on and it stems from some incidents that have happened with me in my childhood, and so there is this part in me that wants to overcome it and I want to become better at it. So this is one reason that I discovered, and I was just thinking about it, that yeah, so the incident again, I will just share that with you guys. Incident goes like, while I was in sixth grade, maybe I was like 11 or 12 years of age, and I was in the school in Mumbai, and my father uh, wanted me to participate. Like, it was my father's idea of me participating in this elocution competition, an inter-school elocution competition that was happening, and I was up for it. I was like, yeah, let me try it out, because my father's very good at writing and he's a good speaker himself. Like, he can just speak in front of a crowd, and I've never, I mean, and now I know that, but when I was a kid, I wasn't aware of it. But he was good with what he was doing, and I signed up for it, and he wrote that whole essay for me, which I had to prepare, and go. So public speaking or elocution competition back then was, again, you got to memorize your topic, and you got to be like going, you got to go with the flow, with like the whole, there's a flow of that matter, and you need to stick to it. And I think I prepared for it. I don't really remember that process of preparing for it, but I went for it. I went with him early in the morning around 6 o'clock. That competition was somewhere in Dadar. We used to live in Goregaon back then, and we had to travel for an hour to get to that school where I had to, present. And we were in a classroom there, sitting in a classroom with different students from different school were there. And so when my turn came in, and I began with this one line, and I just remember choking after that. I just went black, and I couldn't continue further. I didn't continue further at all, and I like then just stopped, and I came back. And it is one of the most, I mean, I still feel very bad about myself, about that incident, that why did I, like, was feeling guilty about it. Um, Guilty about not being able to, catch up on when I stopped, or when I couldn't, like, probably I was very nervous, and I got blank, and but then I couldn't overcome that situation. And I remember the silence between me and my father on my journey back to home to Goregaon. And since then, I think I've lost a bit of confidence in me when I'm addressing a crowd, because I'm always like, again, being overcritical and criticizing the way I'm speaking, or if I'm like, I use wrong words, or if I'm not able to convey. So that's something that is still, it's staying, it's status. It's not like it's not a memory that I can forget, and it's gonna stay on, I guess. But that is, again, something that is keeping me motivated enough to do well that way. And now I'm just doing it in front of a camera, but probably it's better to clear your thoughts any which ways. So that's that. And yeah, but you know what? I mean, now while I'm speaking about it, I just realized that, on the contrary, right now, at in my present professional life, I get to do this a lot. I get to speak to my team, and I get to speak to a lot of people in my company, and I get this opportunity a lot of times, and I feel I do well there because I am able to deliver things that way. So I think I'm, in a way, it's been my, um, uh, what do you say? It's been my, always a desire to do it. I always wanted to speak publicly. Wanted to have like a good, vocabulary words. I wanted to use good words while speaking, which I still use. Like, no, I'm not still there yet. It's, you gotta be practicing. So I think my present professional life is allowing me to do it. And again, this particular project, maybe I can explore this side of myself and be good at it. Yeah, so that's that. And I'm enjoying this balcony view. Like, this is now what, 25th of Jan, by the way. So it's like still January in Noida, which is like supposed to be so cool, but we are really, like, have already said goodbye. We've bid goodbye to winters here, and I am wearing a thin sweat jacket, but I could really remove that and be fine with it because it's not cold at all. And I'm happy about it because I was done staying indoors for longer, and I was done wearing multiple layers. So I'm excited to wear my summer clothes too, which we'll do in the next month. Okay, so bye. And it was nice recording my third video as well. Bye bye. Good evening and good night.